All right, Shalom. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Randy here. Wanted to do an update on the chicken process. Now, the first batch of chickens that I had a couple of weeks, every single one of them died. I mean, no, it wasn't a couple of weeks ago. It was probably a month or two ago. Every single one of them died. And the reason why they died is because I was trying to raise chickens in the dead of winter. And that shit simply is just not going to work. So, one of the lessons learned is that you're going to have to, or I'm going to have to raise all of the chickens that I need on the land based on projections of consumption in the spring, summer, and going into the fall. So probably do two batches. What you're seeing here is about 60 chickens. And I'm in a process of getting them up and running. I got them for $1 a piece. $1 a piece. I got these chickens. Waiting until they go out on sale and Tractor Supply. I'm going to go over to Tractor Supply again today and go ahead and pick up another batch of 60 or so chickens. Whatever they got in the store, I'm going to pick up. And again, I got these for $1 a piece. So the idea is to use my good old trusty chicken tractor. And what you notice about the bottom is that they can just shit right through the bottom. So I never have to clean out the chicken tractor, and it's efficient. And I have this chicken tractor set up in the greenhouse. So I don't have to clean any of this shit up. All I got to do is just let them poop in the area. And this is an area that sawdust and stuff that I got from the job site. They shitted all in here, and I had some sheep shit in here. So all of this is tilled and ready for my seedlings that are being processed and ready to go. And I will continue on the same process where when they get a little larger, I'll put them in here, let them shit all in here, put some sheep shit in here and everything, till it and move it. The same process over here. So I'll never have to clean up the chicken shit due to the simple fact that they are shitting all on the floor in the greenhouse, and I want that nutrient rich material to go right into the greenhouse, and all I got to do is till it in. So it's all about being efficient. And ensuring that you have a process in place that you're exerting at least amount of energy possible to get the maximum output. And sometimes I will put the sheep in here, and the sheep can roll around and get that done. But these are some of the cucumber plants that I'm going to be producing. Now this year I'm just going to do a couple of cucumber plants because I just did too many, and with the tomato plants, these were already started. And what I'm doing with the tomato plants to produce more tomatoes is to cut off the suckers and replant them. So every time there's a sucker here that gets large enough, I'll just take it and go ahead and replant it so I don't have to start from seed. So this is the little process of the greenhouse as well as the chicken production. So the idea is that we'll have plenty of chicken. We already have plenty of deer. It was a very successful deer hunting season this year. I got first time I shot two at once. I mean, I was like, that takes skill, but it was definitely a blessing to get two deer at once. So the freezer's full. So we have the chicken, we have the deer. I butchered one of the goats. So the goat is in the freezer. We also have, I'm going to be doing another update on fish. I mean, there's a way in which I can load up the freezers with fish. So we'll have an abundant supply of fish via fishing, chickens, goat, deer, as well as, of course, the prize, which is that rack of lamb. So, that's good eating right there. I mean, I know people that don't eat that good out in the city, but to be able to enjoy 5 different kinds of meat, excuse me. The weather is cold out here. We had to fire up the wood stove last night, but to be able to eat 5 different kinds of meat, that's just a blessing right there. But hey, and it's also healthy, very healthy. Deer is definitely more healthier than beef. You got lamb, very healthy. Fish, organically raised chicken, and this is why nobody is suffering from those sicknesses, diseases. Because when you grow your own food, and when you're producing with the labor of your own hands, you ain't got to worry about this kind of stuff. This is how much so many sicknesses and cancers and diseases that's going on out there today. The autism, the vaccines. I mean, the devil is just having his way today. But you got to eat healthy and live a set apart life, and it'll deal with all of these issues. It'll deal with all of these challenges. Come out of them cities and stop, drinking their polluted water. I mean, we wonder why we're sick. We wonder why we're sick. It has a lot to do with environment. It's a spiritual aspect to this thing, but there's also a natural environmental aspect to this thing. And you wonder why people sick and dropping dead because, their environment. They're in a sick and toxic environment as well, and what they're putting in their bodies. I mean, it feels so good to know that I am in perfect health, that the children are in perfect health, that the family's in perfect health, mentally, emotionally, physically, not suffering from a whole bunch of diseases, and are able to work. And I tell you, man, but I think personally it goes back to the food. It goes back to the food. But this is what you can do when you live a set apart life, and grow your own food. It's a beautiful thing to know that your children, from birth, are able to eat organic, fresh grown fruits and vegetables grown on your own land. How many people got that kind of testimony? How many people? Not many. But this is the way that Yah said that we should be living our lives. All right, take it easy. I'll give an update when I pick up the second batch. Shalom.